What's up, crypto world? My name is Yosef, aka Crypto Yosef, and today we're going to be talking about why Ripple's price can surge here in 2018 and it's going to the moon, and you guys can all have Lamborghinis in your own islands and all that. But also, I want to point out in the short term, I believe that we're going to be seeing a correction here before Ripple sees this huge price run up, and that's just because of technical analysis. Of course, some people don't believe in technical analysis, and it sounds crazy, so I understand your guys' viewpoint, and if you guys have that viewpoint, that's fine. I just believe in technical analysis, so I see a correction coming there, and I point that out in my video, and I go over why I see that if you guys are interested in that. But today we're going to be talking about the price run up. But before we do, it'd be awesome if you guys could subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and follow me on Twitter, guys. I post a lot of cryptocurrency videos here on YouTube, so it'd be a good idea to subscribe to the channel. But following me on Twitter, I ask you guys questions about when I'm going to be, I also let you guys know when I'm dropping videos, but when I'm planning on making another video, I take you guys' feedback into consideration, because you guys might see a stellar video here in the near future. My boy Tony Barnes, shout out to him. He told me that people are talking about XLM Stellar, so you guys might see a XLM Stellar video here soon, as it did have that huge price run up recently. So it'd be awesome if you guys could also follow me on Twitter. So let's go ahead and get into the topic here of Ripple and why a lot of price predictions are actually inaccurate. So we're going to look at this Reddit post here. And the title is, "People who say XRP could never hit $100 are mathematically wrong." Normally, I'm a ghost reader on these forums, however, I've been meaning to contribute, so here we are. A vast majority of price predictions are simply wrong. The over-positive predictions often mistake yearly volume for a value, implying XRP would just be stored for one big transaction, and negative estimations don't value the actual potential use case effectively. I understand this is a hard task, and however, I've quickly decided to give it a crack. Please give me your opinions. Ripple's main focus is to get XRP used for real-time settlements, therefore replacing the vostro, hopefully I didn't butcher that, accounts, which is just money that's held in reserves. So $27 trillion is parked in transactional accounts, and at this very moment, to facilitate the transfers and settlements of these comparably small figures of $9.8 trillion on a daily basis. That means XRP will need to have a market cap of $9.8 trillion just to accommodate the average daily transactions of all cross-border payments in order to achieve 100% market shares. Let's say they just get about 50% of all the market shares for these daily transactions over cross borders and stuff like that. That would be around 5 trillion to 4.4 trillion, 5.4 trillion. Somewhere around those areas of value just in the market cap, if it was to just get 50% of the transaction time for a daily. That's daily, guys. And assume a market cap of 9.8 trillion for XRP, which is the value that is settled by Nostro accounts today. To determine the value of each individual coin, we will divide the market cap by the maximum circulating supply, currently 39 billion, or 9.8 trillion divided by 100 billion, which is the max, but it's not exactly 100 billion because, of course, there's the coin burn that happens per transaction. We get $98 per XRP. At the current rate of growth, even in the extreme inefficient way global payments occur, there's a 5% increase. So by 2020, the global payment industry will generate approximately $2.2 trillion in revenue, over 400 billion more than the figures in 2015, 1.8 trillion, due to an average growth of 5%. However, one could make the guess that as payment time decreases from 3 to 5 days to mere seconds, that due to the ease, the volume of payments will grow much faster. This increased demand is a phenomenon, I don't know why I said that wrong, called the Jevons paradox. The Jevons paradox occurs when technological processes increase the efficiency, which is a resource. And so pretty much once it's easier, once it's less inconvenient, when there's not as much inconveniences going on there, it's very slow right now with the 3 to 5 days. Once it's faster, the volume can grow faster because of Jevons paradox. So it's just a theory, and it makes sense. A lot more, there'd be a huge growth there. There'd be a lot more people looking to send money over borders rather than being like, oh, it's going to take 3 to 5 days. So that is something to keep in mind here, and this is where Ripple's target is. So there's a lot of people supported this on the Reddit page here, and a lot of people are going crazy about this. Like, if it goes to $100, I'm buying an island, I'm buying Lambos, I'm buying Teslas, a house, all that stuff. So people were going crazy all about that, and That this is a very valid point here, guys, and a lot of people don't look at XRP Ripple in this manner. Also, another post here: if a bank and then this is an argument people actually have. If a bank uses XRP, so XRapid is a system that Ripple offers, which uses XRP. If a bank uses XRP to transfer money to bank from bank A to bank B, how does value of XRP increase aside from a small amount that is burned through transactions? And if you guys don't know, transactions have burning. If you guys look, the transaction cost is not paid to any party. The XRP is destroyed. Since no new XRP can ever be created, this makes XRP more scarce and benefits the holders of XRP by making it more valuable. This burn is very, very minute. As you guys see, the transaction cost of XRP is extremely small here, so it would take a while to burn a lot of XRP. But if there's a volume of 9.8 trillion, it's going to be burning a lot faster. So back over here. So he asked this question, right? And he says, essentially, XRP is just a currency pairing correction that keeps pretty much the value real time, so banks don't really lose money. So someone says, no, it's instant liquidity. Bank A sells fiat to buy XRP and sends it to Bank B. Bank B then receives XRP and can sell it for any currency that they want to take it in, or even take the XRP as payment. This isn't a process that has steps when it reaches each bank. It's all decided when the transaction is started and settles in less than 10 seconds end to end. Here is where money comes in. Right now, volatility is tough, so banks and financial institutions will buy off exchanges and money makers, and sometimes Ripple sells them some XRP as well for a cheaper value just to get them to come, sort of like how MoneyGram, I would assume they gave them some cheaper valued XRP there. The value of XRP increases because there will be more and more buys, increasing the volume, thus increasing the demand. It's supply and demand. The next step is where we can get into these prices. That starts to be much larger than hold it for 10 seconds, then the price doesn't matter to them. So banks really don't care about prices, guys, because they'll be using it for 10 seconds. So if it costs $100 or if it costs 5 cents, it doesn't matter because they're moving it for 10 seconds. But once more, so this is because it's a volatile market, so they won't really care. But once more banks, so like once the cryptocurrency market like slows down in volatility, banks will probably hold XRP. So, but once more and more banks begin to use it simultaneously, it will be more scarce and volatile. Volatility will stabilize. There will eventually be thousands of financial institutions and tens of thousands of companies using XRP for instant liquidity. This is when financial institutions will start holding XRP long term. It's clear that once instant bank transfers are possible, even companies will use them. Swift currently processes a quadrillions per year. You can check their data. After the boom of instant settlement with instant global liquidity, thanks to XRP, we could see money transfers being in the tens of quadrillions. For all the companies using XRP, it has been worth enough per coin that each financial institution across the world has the ability to send hundreds of millions to each other, even trillions simultaneously, along with all the other companies using it to send numbers in the thousands to the millions. The sky is the limit. So a lot of people don't look at the future and where this could really go, because people don't really understand what market Ripple is trying to hit, and this is a huge market and there's so much potential here, and Ripple is easily the solution. So another argument people will have is, well, a bank will just make their own instant settlement with a cryptocurrency blockchain technology. But the thing is, Ripple has been around since 2012, so they've been working on this for a very, very long time, and it costs a lot of money to make something like Ripple XRP. So by the time they would be in the market to have this sort of thing, Ripple would be light years ahead of them in time, because it takes time to develop something like Ripple. So Ripple is way ahead of the cryptocurrency market in general, but also just if another bank wanted to get in on this, it would cost a lot of money to develop and work on and even try to compete with Ripple at this point, because they've been around this for so long. It's way more developed than what a bank could get into on there. So Ripple is it's going to be worth a lot of money, guys. Right now it's very, very, very cheap, and I would definitely get in on it. But of course, I personally am going to buy in at 50 cents because that's where my technical analysis shows me. But if it goes out of this bearish trend, then maybe 50 cents won't be the possibility, and it'll probably correct around a 70 to 75 cent correction. But that's just if it has more volume. But right now, with how bearish it is looking, we can see a Ripple hitting 50 cents. That's my technical analysis. You guys can look at that video and see that. And you guys, if you guys don't believe in technical analysis, that's fine. You guys can believe that. I just think the market's ran by a lot of these bots, and that's just my opinion. Also, something I would like to point out is Western Union is testing the Ripple net, which they're using XRP though. So Ripple and Western Union are testing. They're actually testing that right now. So Western Union's long rumored relationship with Ripple is turning out to be real. That's been real. I don't know why Bloomberg is saying that now. Ripple's had this tweeted out multiples of times. It's on their website. But after months of speculation, the money transfer company chief financial officer said they just said they're in the testing phase. So they're in the testing phase here. So they are testing XRP right now. So if once Western Union says this is successful and they're going to be using it as their main transaction thing, that's when you guys are going to see a lot more partnerships here with Ripple, because Western Union is huge, guys. Also, Ripple got listed here on the Forbes FinTech 50 for 2018, so that's really nice. There's some other big names there, like Coinbase and Robinhood, and some other things in there, like Stripe. That's interesting. Stripe, Ripple, San Francisco. Same concept here. I believe Ripple's going to be bigger. So we'll see how that all plays out. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please leave a like down below. Also, if you guys watched the video to the end, please comment down below 1K Y, just like that, guys. 1KY. And that's because we're getting close to 1K, and I just want to know who watches the videos to the end, because I really do appreciate you guys sitting here and listening to me, and I just want to know who is, so I can give you guys a little heart or give you guys a little reply. If you guys have any questions, I will reply to all my comments. I enjoy having comments. So also let me know. I just want to know if you guys watched the video to the end, so comment that down below. 1KY. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, and if you guys like me and you want to see more of me, please do subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss a video. And if you guys really do like me, follow me on Twitter. We can have some conversations on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Trade on, guys.